In my last few videos it's been my first time visiting a place, but today I'm at somewhere where I know very well. This is Yarmouth on the Isle of Wight. It is one of the smallest towns in the UK. It's one of my favourite places in the UK, so I'm going to give you a walking tour today around the town itself. Some seagulls screaming over there. I'm going to show you some places to get a beer, some places to get something to eat, and I'll show you exactly why you need to visit. So join me as we explore Yarmouth on the Isle of Wight. Let's go. Look, there's my little duck friends. I wonder what they're saying to each other. That one's having a kip. Okay, so we're starting slightly outside of Yarmouth. I'm going to show you the old railway station that's been converted into a cafe. Here you go, you come round the corner. Off the rails, Yarmouth. So this is the old railway station. Like that was the old track. How cool is that? Like right now I'm standing on history, kind of. Very well themed. Actually doesn't look like it's open. There you go. So Wednesdays to Sundays it's open. Today's a Monday. So I am out of luck. This was one of the best rated places to come for a coffee and something to eat. It opened as a passenger station in 1889 and it closed in 1953. And then it was just left disused. So it's great to see it being converted into something. It's a shame it's not open. Nothing's open on Mondays, I don't know why that is. I wonder where the 1058 is. Next to it though, they've got a cycle hire on platform 1. It closed down because it was an unprofitable line, especially because it's kind of on the outskirts of Yarmouth itself. It's only actually been a restaurant since 2022. But if you're down here and it's not Monday or Tuesday, definitely check it out. Or even if it is a Monday or Tuesday, just come down anyway because it's quite cool. Lots of random dogs. Hello. Hi. Look at this old bog. There are loads of walking paths around here. Going that direction is towards Thorley, and if you keep going, you eventually get to Freshwater Village, which is technically on the other side of the island, but because we're on a point, it's not too far away. I think there's like a circular walk that's about 2.5 miles in total. God, imagine that being in your back garden, just hanging your washing up. Look at this. This is summer in September. No public footpath, Yarmouth, 1/4 mile away. You can see this building coming up. That is the old mill. Disused railway station, disused mill. There's no end to the disused possibilities. This is Yarmouth Tidal Mill. It was built in 1793, and before that, on this spot, there was an earlier wooden mill. But today, it is accommodation. Wouldn't mind staying there. Imagine looking out onto that in the morning, onto the Yar estuary. That boat. This is so peaceful. There's someone on a yacht. God, that bench. Imagine sitting on that bench and that up there. Imagine sitting on that balcony at night with a morning paper, drinking a glass of home brew. What a great bench. This grassy area as well is fantastic. Loads of benches, so you could just rock up in the morning and sit there all day. And here you've got this huge car park. You should be able to find a space in here, but it is ridiculously expensive. I think I paid £6.20 for 2 to 4 hours. But yeah, the Isle of Wight Council, they know how to rinse you. Right guys, let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Please do hit the thumbs up button if you can. It's just the button below. And also subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I would really appreciate the support. If you're a local to Yarmouth or the Isle of Wight in general, please do say hello in the comments. Also let me know what your favourite bit of Yarmouth is. Looks like there was a fairground on. Just one very lonely hot dog hut left. So yeah, you can see the ferry poking up there. Those ferries Go from Yarmouth to Lymington in the New Forest. Again, check out these houses, amazing. That balcony up there, imagine having a beer up there in the evening. All the cars getting ready to go home, all aboard the Wightlink ferry. Some nice little cafes and shops around here. Let's have a look in a few. Oh, imagine getting a beer up there, the terrace. And at the end of here is Yarmouth Castle. We won't be going in there today, but it is open every day. £7.50 I think for an adult. Henry VIII's coastal defence. So this is English heritage, so if you've got a membership you can get in there for free. Loads of pubs around here. The King's Head there, the George there, the Bugle coaching in at the end. Shall we get a pint? Absolutely love shops like this. Holdings. Well, they just do random gifts and books and mugs and Christmas baubles. All the Isle of Wight gifts. Lemon biscuits. Jigsaw. I had all of these ghost books. Every single one. Oh. So I've been in this pub about 100 times in my life. But let me know in the comments what is the best pub in Yarmouth if you've been here before. I might change it up a bit. That dog. Oh. Just take a minute to appreciate these buildings. They do not look real. This is the ancient St James's Church. All these little shops. The bookshop. And another pub there. That is the 4th pub we've seen so far. 4 pubs, 1 terrace bar. Come on. That is just insane. This old antique shop. Again, look. Closed on Mondays. What a bad day to come out. Everything's closed on a Monday. Oh, doggy. Hi. This is the beach in Yarmouth. It's literally just this bit here and up there. But it is advised that you do not try and swim because of the wash from the ships. You just get washed away. I always remember, it was one of my finest memories, I think when I was maybe 15 or 16, one of the last family holidays we had to the Isle of Wight. Me and my dad came down here in the evening and we just skimmed stones for this bit. It's what I'll always think of at this beach bit here. I think it's like a yacht club or something there. So there's not much of a beach here, but literally almost the entirety of the Isle of Wight is beaches. So you don't need a beach here. But what we can do is go for a walk on the pier. Oh, everyone has a dog on the Isle of Wight. Well, this is Yarmouth Pier, and there's a pier toll of £1. Some people are just walking straight on, but I'm way too honest. That's my good deed for the day done. So, let's walk down. I've got bank statements to show if necessary. Well, if the money goes into the upkeep of the pier, then it's all good with me. So you might be able to see that lighthouse in the distance there. That is Hurst Castle. And there's those views off of the Yarmouth Castle there. And the George pub garden looks nice. I think we might have to go in there in a minute. It'd be rude not to get a pint while we're here. I cannot believe this is September. This weather is perfect. I think it's about 19 degrees, cool breeze, wind up my trousers. It's just brilliant. Lots of people fishing on the end. A lot of people have boats around here. Of course, the harbour's right there. And a better view of Hurst Castle there. I think from the Isle of Wight to Hurst Castle, it's literally about a mile, or less than a mile maybe it's 3/4 of a mile. That's the shortest distance between the mainland and the Isle of Wight. And we made it to the end. That was well worth the £1. And there's the Wightlink ferry headed over to Lymington. If you try and dodge the fare, the pier warden is on patrol. The gaps are pretty big. You could drop your phone in there. Just think, right now we are in the second smallest town in the UK, and that is an actual fact. I think it's got a population, well, as of 2011 the population was 876. That is nothing. The second bit of beach, this is the George. Imagine your beer garden backs onto this. Pint of Corona coming up. An outdoor bar for the summer as well. Look at that owl up there. And if it's raining, you can still sit out here, but under there. Imagine having a pint here with that view. And Brian here's got a Copperberg with actual strawberries and limon. Welcome to paradise. The latest Wightlink has just rocked up. Imagine having a gate leading to a castle in your beer garden. It's incredible. It's a pirate ship sandpit there. Big deck chair. We've got an actual ironmonger's. And as Off the Rails was closed, this is one of the other highly recommended cafes. Squawky. This is the actual high street.
Handmade cafe.
I bet a dog sits on that window all day long. Now come on, some of these houses. Those lambs. Love Shore Lane leading to the sea. Just think this is in between houses. So can you imagine just living there, coming for a walk down here and having the sea right on your doorstep. Yeah, it actually does lead right out to the sea. How cool is that? Look how close the mainland actually looks. There are some public toilets here. However, there is a 20 pence fee. I'm not paying for my basic human rights. There are hundreds of boats in the harbour itself. And even a bridge going in and out of the town. Oh, you're allowed to crab round here. I know in some towns you're not allowed to crab anymore. I hope you guys can see why I like Yarmouth so much. There is literally so much to do, so many pubs, so many places to get food, so many benches, even if you want to just sit on a bench and look over at the harbour. And all the historic buildings as well. You've even got a disused railway station. So if you're on the Isle of Wight, do come down and check it out. I would highly recommend it. Maybe go on a pub crawl. I wish I could go on a pub crawl right now. The seagulls are screaming at each other. So this is Fort Victoria. You've got a free car park there. And then these different attractions that have been built into the old fort. Reptilarium, Terrapin Sanctuary. There's a planetarium with a Robert Hooke exhibition. There's a gift shop and a cafe. It was built between 1852 and 1855. It was used to guard the Solent during the war. But considering it's free parking, the views you get out here are ridiculous. It's literally like half a mile up the road from where I was earlier. In fact, you can see Wightlink down there. So we're on the other side of Yarmouth now. A lot of people fishing today. There's a viewing platform across the top. There's stairs somewhere to get there. Great views over towards Hurst Castle again on the mainland. I mean, this is just fantastic. Imagine coming down here on a summer's day, having a sit on that bench, watching the fishermen, going to the planetarium. It's a great free place to visit. I think you do have to pay to get into some of the attractions, but still. Even if you just come down here for a coffee, great. Outdoor seating area, and then right next to us is the Fort Victoria Country Park. Imagine going for a walk through there with your dog. I'm sure when the tide's out as well, you can walk along the beach. Yeah, again, you can't swim around here. because of the ships. You'll get washed away. In fact, the tide is out. Look at this beach. I think that might be Fort Albert on the corner there, which is an old prison that's been converted into holiday accommodation. God, look at that ship. You bring your own deck chair down here, bloody hell. You just drink the day away, can you? A few cans of Corona. Public facilities as well. It's terrifying. Oh dear. Right, I think that's enough from me now. I think I've got sunstroke in September. I'll see you at the outro. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was a little tour around Yarmouth. If you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you want to see more videos from the Isle of Wight, please see the links over in this direction. I will see you on the next one for more merriment. See you later.